We are here poolside with the folks from Palm Springs Dance Project here at Kings Point, and what a better place to be than outside here.
Oh, this is
What a
beautiful.
gorgeous day.
And what a fun pool party you've got going on here with the dancers.
So tell us about the dancers who are here today, and how often are they performing?
Well, the tour runs for an hour throughout today, and they're performing their 3 numbers within every half an hour. So guests go on the tour and they end up at the pool for drinks and music, and we provide the entertainment.
That sounds great. And where are they from? How did you get these dancers?
Oh, they're all local dancers. Stephen went around to some of the different schools and worked with the kids at the schools, specifically the dance program Cathedral City, and a bunch of dancers that we've been affiliated with other programs like the dance film that we just finished working on. So they're all locals, and we told them about the fun time we have here today, and they were excited to join us.
Oh, that's great.
And let's definitely talk about this film. I saw a trailer a while back. Tell us, when is it coming? What could people be looking for?
A week and a half now till the
that quick.
premiere, March 2nd. 50 local dancers and artists, all creatives from Palm Springs and the desert. And it's a full-length feature dance film, basically featuring the entire town. Yeah.
Oh, this is
That's going to be
great.
great.
Yeah.
That's going to be great.
Right.
So did you choreograph all of it?
Yeah, I worked with Douglas Graham, choreographed one of the numbers in it, and I choreographed the rest of the film. And I mean, it really was a community effort on the project. So every artist brought their A game and were more than willing to contribute to 2 weeks of filming non-stop, because it's a big project.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Now, did they know how to dance before?
No, I taught them everything they know. Okay,
That's
and
a
I
big
won't.
endeavor.
I will not hear anything different.
It's all because of Stephen. All.
Now, hence the name Project. What's the next project?
There's, I mean, November, after
Right.
the premiere of the film,
November would be
November
our
is
live event.
our live event. So it's happening at the Indian Canyons golf resort here.
Oh,
wow.
fantastic.
And it's an installation piece with professional dancers coming from coming from Los Angeles to perform, and we're creating the piece into the space. So it's a non-conventional evening of live dance.
Very,
Oh, that's
immersive,
fantastic.
immersive.
In the historic
Yeah.
site there.
Talking about non-conventional, so it's really interesting that in this tour that we're taking here today on Kings Point, most people just come to a tour and they see the houses. However, here, they get a dance project also. How did those two worlds come together?
Well, Don Cornuet, Dance Cornuet,
that works too.
Everything's dance.
who's on our board, also is on the board here and was responsible for putting together the tour. And he thought it would be really fun to create an additional element on the tour here. So you come upon a period pool party. So we have dancers of like all varying ages, kids through seniors, to make it really just feel like you're coming into sort of a family or neighborhood pool party.
Yeah.
So it was just a collaboration with us. And
That's great. So after they tour the last home, they're directed to come over here?
Yeah, for
Okay.
refreshments.
All right, great. Got it. That's
Well, thank you for
fantastic.
having us. This is a great day
Oh,
to be
yeah.
here.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for
being
coming,
here
yeah.
with us. We love
That's
your show.
great.
We love you guys. Thanks for having us.
Have
Well,
a
let's
boogie with
go
us.
back to dance. Yeah. Or maybe play Twister.
That sounds great.
We are here at the Kings Point Condominium Complex with the owner of this beautiful little home here, Don Cornuet. Is that correct?
Yes, Don.
And so, Don, you are not only the owner of this beautiful home, but you also are the. Tell us your title here. You're a president. And
No. So besides being a homeowner, I'm on the board of directors of the HOA,
you are the organizer of this event.
and the organizer of this event. Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the William Kreisel home that we're in and the homes that he built or designed here, architecture.
Okay. So actually, this home was built in 1968. It was one of the first homes because the homes in this particular little cul-de-sac were all the model homes.
It's just a beautifully designed community. I mean, it's a go-to for many photo shoots, like things that are people that just want to walk or ride their bikes around. It just seems like a world in itself when you enter in, and all the land that's inside. I think it was built by, what was it, Bob Grunt?
Bob Grunt, that's correct.
Did they
That's
work
correct.
together, William Kreisel and Bob Grunt, to make the space what it is?
They
like
did.
The layout?
They did. So part of the story, actually, that's a very good point. So part of the story, William Kreisel, who came up with the first conceptualization of 22 homes.
Right.
And actually, it was planned prior to, unfortunately, the loss of the Alexander family, because they were supposed to be the original builders.
Do you recall? Yeah.
And so there was a delay, and then Bob Grunt got into, because he was part of the Indian Canyon community where we're located, and was approached. And of course, he was a home builder back east in New York and wanted to maximize the footprint. So today we're 44 homes. So it would have had a bit of a different character, but it certainly is a very special neighborhood.
And they're all freestanding.
And they're all freestanding.
And condos that are all freestanding.
Which is very rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I love is it really is a point. Kings Point does come to a point. It's just beautiful. When you see it, when you're hiking up in the mountains and you look down, it's like, that's your landmark. Look at that.
So we had been coming to Palm Springs for about 20 years. And 5 years ago, we made a definite decision to kind of put a stake in the ground, and we wanted to retire here.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Great, it's a great spot.
but the key thing is when we came on that weekend in April of 2017, basically we were looking at 4 homes, and we decided we're going to buy one of those 4 homes. And when we drove up, I said to my husband, Stephen, I said, I've been here before. And he said, what are you talking about? And I had been in 2014 on a modernism tour in this very home. And I had the good fortune to meet William Kreisel. He was actually right over there on the patio, holding court by the pool and answering questions and so forth.
Oh, how special.
So it has special meaning that I actually got to meet him.
Right, in your backyard.
In 2014.
Yeah.
And let's quickly tell us how many homes are on this tour.
So we have 7 homes on this tour. And they feature different aspects. One of our homeowners has really a phenomenal art collection. Another home is featured by Christopher Kennedy, and the theme, actually, he did a 2-month spread on his Instagram account. And it's a 007 in the 21st century spin. So it's like this whole other spin to it, and really kind of fun. Another one of our homes is by an interior designer who actually is a resident here. Her name is Donna Cohen. She does a lot of projects in the Midwest, and that's featured.
And Don, let me ask you a quick question about your home here. When you bought it, did you do anything to it? Did you do any kind of renovations?
No, just cosmetics.
Cosmetics, okay.
Yeah, and these are our furnishings from Boston. So
Great.
we certainly had the Palm Springs vibe when we were in Boston.
Already going for you.
Yes.
Well, thank you for joining us here and letting us come by and take a look at this beautiful complex that you have here.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Thank you. Well, we're here in Kings Point at the James Bond house. Look around you.
Look down.
Look down. And we're here with the amazing Christopher Kennedy, architect, interior designer. I think this is your latest project here?
Definitely one of my more recent, and one that I'm super excited to show you guys and all the Modernism Week guests.
Right.
Our clients are from Chicago, and the first time they called me, they said, can you do a James Bond villain's lair meets a 1960s vision of the future? I'm thinking, okay, not my usual request. And
That's right, what you do, right?
They're very smart. He said, what would Gene Kranz come home to after a long day at work? And I'm like sweating, like Googling Gene Kranz with one finger while he's on the phone. Of course, now I know, he ran the Apollo missions. Yeah, of course. Gene, my old buddy, he ran the Apollo missions, of course. So with a little research, we brought it together, and I just think it turned out very cool and very different. We're sitting on a custom sofa of my design, and the sunken living room had been filled in, and our clients wanted to bring it back. I said, we are not jackhammering, I apologize, that ship has sailed. So we went up, and they were also going to be celebrating a milestone birthday shortly after the house was done. So this dance floor, this great room has an area rug that's actually an LED dance floor, different settings, but it also looks like Dr. Evil might plunge you to your doom.
Down you
at
go.
any moment. So it is not John Travolta. It is 70s Infinity Mirror meets Dr. Evil.
I love it. But this beautiful coffee table
It's really
you designed,
huge.
Thank you for noticing. I did design and make it.
It's gorgeous, and they can move this and put a carp.
When there's
Explain.
when there's a party, you can definitely move this and dance. It's definitely for special occasions.
Really? It's
but
movable.
I love how the
Whoa.
black acrylic reflects the dance floor.
It does. It's really fantastic.
Christopher, I'd like to move into the bedroom and that wall that's there.
Yes.
That is amazing.
So the master bedroom is definitely the world's sexiest bunker,
Sure
and
is.
we have there's actually quite a bit of trompe-l'oeil murals in the house. So behind us is the sound bar. Our client called and said, "Can we do a wall of sound?" I said, "I'm not sure what
Phil
a wall.
Spector?
I don't know what a wall of sound is. I'm not that cool, but I know this house doesn't
young.
have a proper bar." And we took this sort of unused corridor and did this trompe-l'oeil mural.
That's
And
beautiful.
then I scoured eBay for vintage speakers, and we have both Phil Spector's wall of sound and a sound bar that
I
actually
gotta
is
get on
functional.
this party list.
Very nice. So
Me too.
tell me again about the wallpaper that's in there.
The wallpaper in the master bedroom has a very sexy mural that looks like it goes
Just
on
goes,
for days, like
yes.
you've gone into a sexy underground bunker. And then there is linen on the walls that's printed to like concrete. So it very much looks like
It
you're
looks
going
like
into
it.
a bomb shelter. That's very sexy. It's a very
That's what I
sexy.
like about,
It's a very
going to
sexy
bed.
bomb shelter.
Bomb shelter, yeah.
And then the closet is straight out of James Bond. So check out the master closet.
What I love
Gorgeous.
is the sight line of this property.
Yeah.
It's just spectacular.
We are definitely west facing on the Indian Canyon's north course, and
Yeah.
it is spectacular. So, I mean, Mr. Kreisel gave us an amazing palette in which to let our imaginations run wild, and we definitely had the chance to here.
This furniture over here is very unique. Is that something you brought in, or is this your clients?
We brought
Aside
in
from the
everything.
Eames, oh, the round.
Yes.
Yeah.
They had the Eames chair, which of course we can't go
Right.
wrong, and then we got the Kagan sofa and
The
covered it
Kagan
in a
sofa's
really
beautiful.
sexy fur, and then a collection of chairs. It's both new and vintage. It's just a very sexy lounge.
just looks
fit
like it should be there,
Fit
yes.
for a Bond villain.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Just love it. And the kitchen is so nice and open and modern.
The backsplash or lack of backsplash is pretty spectacular.
Yeah, it's pretty
That,
amazing.
it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
it's
for
just
sure.
gorgeous. Did you knock that out and put a window?
Actually, we cannot take credit for that. They bought the home renovated, so I
Okay.
got to inherit that and just have fun with the
you
design.
probably looked at it and went, "This is spectacular."
Yeah, we're not changing a thing
Yeah.
except all of the interiors.
Let's just
Yeah.
decorate. Right.
Just decorating.
Well,
as
thank
Just
you. This is an
beautiful.
amazing project, and I know you're working on your own project, your own home, and we can't wait to see that
We'll
either.
be showing you that soon.
All
Thanks
right.
for coming by. Take the tour and enjoy.
Thanks so
Thank
much,
you.
Chris.
Thank you, guys.